How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Dead Jester Productions podcast, episode number 196. We're so close to 200.
Holy.
We're getting there. I'm your host, Joshua J. Moskers, joined once again by Klaus. Thank you for being here.
What it do?
Host of Classic Commotion. New episodes every Sunday.
Dude, I haven't made. Oh my God. I need to make an app. I was thinking about doing one today, and then you want to do the show. I'm like, perfect, dude. Let me get the cork out the bottle and let me send it. I just had Corvid, so I'm freaking ripping and ready now.
I went back in. So I had talked to you about recording an episode while I was on vacation out in the middle of the ocean. It was, I guess technically it would have been in the bay in the kayak. And I did that. I did like a 35-minute episode, recorded it, and I went to edit it, and you can't hear shit.
Oh. Is it just the wind? Like,
it is. It's a I'm sitting in a kayak, right? And it's like, so I'm like, I don't know, a mile off shore, something like that. It's pretty calm, the water, but the entire recording, you can hear the water lapping up against the kayak.
Oh yeah.
And it's just me. I recorded it through a microphone connected to my phone because there's no way I can do a whole audio setup in a fucking kayak.
Right.
So it's just my phone doing voice recording, and then I have a microphone. So I literally started up, put my phone in my pocket, and then just clip the microphone. It's just one of the lav mics that you can clip to your shirt. I just did that. So I'm like, this is the best I can do in this situation.
Yeah.
And so you just hear the water lapping up against the kayak, and it's so fucking windy. Like at the time, like when I'm sitting there, like you wouldn't notice the wind really. Like it just feels like maybe a slight breeze. But normally I'm here in the office recording and it's like completely silent. It's soundproofed. So it makes such a huge difference. It was completely unusable. It's literally, it sounds like just someone's blowing it in the microphone the entire time. It was so bad. It was hurting my ears to listen to. I was like, there's no way I can salvage this.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So missed opportunity, but
that'd be a tough one. You would really need, I don't even know how you would do that. Have a mic with a very short range.
I would have to like go out in an actual boat, like a canoe or something. Because at least then I would have because like in a kayak, like I have nothing to set anything on. Because I'm literally just sitting on top of a kayak. It's just an ocean like kayak. So it's just, I'm sitting on top of it. So like there's not really anything I could do without like everything getting soaked with water, which is a huge problem, obviously.
Yeah.
So like I would have to do it in like a canoe maybe where I have like the bench style seats. I could set my laptop on there and I could like clamp the microphone or the boom arm to that. Maybe.
What you need is a very old phone with the aux hole in it still, dude. Then you could plug it right into that motherfucker.
I wonder, I have old iPhones. I forget how far back that goes.
Pretty old, dude. I think the 5 or the 6 was the last one with the phone hole, with the plug-in hole.
I'll have to check. I wonder, I might still have I might have the original iPod Touch.
Oh, dude.
It would be too old.
Oh my God. I wonder if you could even get software to work on that thing at all.
I don't know. I'd have to check. I really don't know if I have that or not at this point. I've kept a lot of my old phones, but I didn't upgrade that often. Like I would wait like 4 or 5 years in between, maybe 3 or 4. Maybe it's probably better.
Dude, you could sell that to some guy in the Dominican Republic. They'd be thankful for it.
Oh wow, he'll give me like what, 50 shekels for it?
Probably like $6.
So yeah, that was disappointing. I was really excited for it to record that, and I got back, I was like, oh, I think that went pretty well. Like the water lapping in the background is whatever. It adds to the the episode, the charm or whatever. And then the fucking wind, was just that was terrible.
I don't know why microphones just pick up wind. Like it's like, oh yeah, prioritize that. That's what we need to blow at full volume. That sound.
Yeah, I think if I had my actual setup out there, it wouldn't have been as bad. I would have just turned myself away. Like I would have used my body to shield the wind and then just paddled a little bit. Like I would just stick the paddle out and shuffle it around a little bit. I can edit that noise out, like paddling or, setting the oars down, making like clunky noises. I could just stop talking for a second. And then when I go to edit, remove that. But Yeah, there was no hope. I was tempted. I didn't do it. There was I don't know if it's like a crab fisherman's shack or something out there where it's like a tiny little square hut like out like 500 yards, 600 yards offshore, and it's just a tiny little square shack, and then it's this L-shaped like wall around it made of like just like posts that they'd use for a pier, and then just like thatch, like just sticks and stuff thrown up against it to block the uh like the tide or whatever, like the water moving around. And you can go in and you take this right turn and your boat is just like stuck in there so it can't get pushed away. And it's just this tiny like empty little shack. And I was like, I should just record in there. That'd be creepy.
Yeah, that'd have been the look, dude. That probably would help with the wind a little.
Yeah. Didn't do it though. I was kind of creeped out by it. I was like, I don't need to be out here. I mean, this is at like 6 a.m. I recorded
Stranger's
this.
shack. Dude.
Yeah, I'm like, this is how I get like killed. And they're gonna kill me, put my body in the water, put my kayak into the shack, and no one's gonna see me.
And now upload the podcast episode.
Yeah, and the podcast will end with them being like, I got him. Just gonna be me being butchered
They won't
alive.
even upload it. Yeah. They won't even upload it.
I'll be pissed if it doesn't even get uploaded. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Because your channel would blow up with a murder. That one, people's channels blow up from weird shit like that all the time. Like that guy. Did you see that guy recently on stream? He was like streaming going to someone's house to like try to steal their car, something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know that.
Shit, I don't know.
I know there's like that streamer in the UK that streamed himself breaking into people's houses. I don't know if that's the same guy.
Streamer recently, a week or two ago, I think he. I don't know the whole story. Apparently, there's a whole big thing behind it. I wish I knew more about it. But he went to someone's house and he had a gun, and he had a woman with him that he's been cheating on his wife with, and she's in the car. But the stream doesn't know that. He's just outside streaming, yelling types of stuff at him. I don't know what he's even saying to him. But eventually, the cops come. The cops start asking him a bunch of questions, and they're like, "Is there anybody else in the vehicle?" And he's like, "Anyone else in the vehicle?" And they're like, "Yes, anyone else in the vehicle?" And it's like some GTA shit. He's like, "Anyone else in the vehicle?" Cassie's in the vehicle, but my wife knows that. She's here with me. Like, immediately addresses the stream rather than the police. What the fuck was that guy's name? Shit.
I don't even know. I'm trying to find this. Interesting. I don't know. I can't find it.
The car. Let's see. Shit. I'll try to find it later and send it to you. I'm not. It's butchering.
Dude, people be doing stupid shit on stream all the time.
He's a pretty big streamer.
Did you see that like SSSniperwolf chick? What she did? Do you know who this is even?
No, not at all. I missed this one.
She used to be big on YouTube and then like Twitch, I think, for like Call of Duty or like first person shooter gameplay. And then it turned out she got popular because she's hot, right? And then it came out it's SSSniperwolf. Yeah. And it came out that she was not playing. She wasn't the one playing. She was just sitting on stream being attractive while somebody else played and got the gameplay. And so that like ruined that. So then she started doing like react content, and she was one of those people that didn't really react to anything. It also came out that she wasn't even reacting to content as well. Like she's too lazy to do that. She was reading a script explaining what happened. And so she would just read the script and they'd edit it to the actual like content. So it's just her reading like a Word document for a few seconds, and then they'd edit that together to be quote unquote react content.
Damn. And it was making a ton of money?
Yeah. Well, she's an attractive young woman. That's why.
30. Seems very rotten to me, but
did not know how old she was. But yeah, she had an issue like this last week where she was doxing some guy named Jacksfilms, who I don't know who that is. Another YouTuber, I guess. But yeah, she like walked to his house on stream.
Oh my God.
And was doxing him.
Jack Douglas.
Why
was she doing that? Why was she going all the way to his... What was the purpose of that? his 4 million subs. Yeah,
They
that's
have
insane.
a history of online disputes.
Well, she got successfully trolled by that motherfucker then, dude. If she showed all the way up, you know.
She said, "I have no idea how to dox," which makes no sense. She went to his house and filmed it.
I have no idea how to do it, but here's his house.
This is what she
This
said.
is where it
Accusing me
is.
of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. So she does know what doxing is. She just explained what it is.
If he did post his own address, I guess if he doxed himself.
Yeah.
Is doxing illegal?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that shit works.
I would assume it is if you I would assume it is if you're like encouraging people to do stuff to the address. I don't think it's doxing if you're just showing somebody's house because you're not encouraging people to like attack them.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I saw that they YouTube is like not doing anything to her, and so people are thinking it's a bit hypocritical, probably because she's popular and attractive.
And a woman, dude, they get away with anything. They get away with murder. She could have, she could have walked right in there and gunned him down. Her channel's not going down. They'd have told her to remove that video, and that's about it.
Wait until she starts like begging her like simps to be like, this guy's attacking me. I need you guys to do something about it.
I'm waiting for the GoFundMe for court costs, that people just pay for all that for.
People are bringing up the hypocrisy of it because YouTube is like siding with her again, or with her, and they sided with a guy named Quantum TV like last year, I guess it would have been, or maybe the year before. I don't know if you're aware of this story.
No, I don't know any of these people.
So this guy did like primarily like TV reviews, and his whole thing, I guess there's a like Best Buy has a program you can sign up for where you're like a rewards plus member essentially.
Okay.
So they extend like the main thing of it is you have like an extended period of time in which you can return products. And so he would buy these TVs from Best Buy, do like reviews on them, and then return the TVs. But his whole channel is based around like, oh, I bought, I got sent this TV or I bought this TV. Here's a review. Here's how you do like the best possible settings for it. And so this guy, one, obviously didn't own these TVs. He wasn't big enough where he actually, was getting sent products. And then two, his reviews and like the advice he offered were apparently completely wrong. Like actual tech people were just like, I forget what it's, I don't know what the title is, but there's a title, like a job title for people that go and set up TVs correctly, like a TV technician of sorts, where they set up like the gamma, the contrast, saturation, all the settings. I guess that's an actual job with a title. And that's what he said he was. But very clearly, according to these people that were talking about him, like he had no idea what he was talking about. Because if you actually like applied the settings to these TVs, it would look terrible. So he had that whole problem. And then he got quote unquote famous because he reviewed Elden Ring when it came out. And it turns out he never actually played the game. And people will like complain like, oh, this guy, has a bad take on Elden Ring. And he would then start harassing anyone that talked negatively about him. He would dox them. He would threaten to like hurt them or kill their families. And people, there's one guy in particular called the Act Man, made a video on him like, this guy's terrible takes. And then this Quantum TV guy was called, he went online, was able to track down the Act Man's mom and her address and her phone number. And he would harass her and call her and be like, hey, I'm going to come after your son. He needs to stop talking about me. And, I don't want anything bad to happen, but, things happen. And I guess he had talked to like his wife and he was like formulating a plan on how he was going to wait until like Christmas when all of the Act Man's family was together. And he's going to go there and start killing them one by one. And he had like a list of the order in which he was going to kill them in order to inflict the most trauma or whatever.
Oh my God.
It's like, this dude's fucking insane. And they like the Axeman complained to YouTube about this, and YouTube's response was to ban the Axeman, like demonetize his account instead. And he's like, because he complained, he's like, this guy's like trying to dox me, he's trying to like attack my family. and YouTube sided with Quantum TV. They're like, yeah, he's fine. He hasn't broken any rules somehow. And then Ackman's like, okay. He went on Twitter and he said, oh, I guess I'll make a new YouTube series where I just dox YouTube employees and their families. And so YouTube, what is this picture?
Oh, that was for when I was gonna slide it in when you're done. This is the guy that was on stream with that lady in his car that was cheating.
I thought this was a news article.
BitBoy Crypto.
It's just a picture. I was so confused.
That's him, dude. BitBoy Crypto.
BitBoy Crypto.
Apparently, he's lost all his money and shit in the last month. I was just giving it a little cursory once over. I'm not too astute on it. I just looked at it for about the last 10 seconds here. And it seems that he was a crypto guy that has lost everything, and he's having like a meltdown on stream. And people are thinking that when he showed up to that dude's house with a fucking loaded weapon, that was like his breaking point right there, seemingly.
Man, oh man.
BitBoy
Yeah, going back to the Quantum TV guy, like he's like formulating how to kill the Ackman and his family. Like, and I said in order, he had a list of like which family member he'd kill in which order.
He had a list.
Trauma. Yeah, like
he made a list. You never make a list.
He had told this to his wife, and I think some of his like Discord moderators or something. Guy. It is a black guy. Yeah,
it's a black guy. Dude. Yeah. This is writing. That's why you didn't write it down, dude. Because I was gonna say making a hit list and writing it down definitely. White guy behavior. But yeah, buying a TV and returning it repeatedly definitely makes sense now.
I don't even care if people do that, like review channels, if that's how they get started. It's like you got to do what you got to do to get content. You're not hurting anybody in this process. You're just, you're using it. You're trying to make content. It's whatever. It's all the extra stuff he did. He targeted like some 16-year-old kid on YouTube that was talking about like, oh, this guy had a bad Elden Ring hot take. And he's like, I'm going to demonetize you. You're going to be off the platform. But anyway, YouTube kept siding with him, wouldn't take him down. YouTube kept demonetizing all the people that filed complaints against him. Quantum TV kept, he kept targeting these people anyway. He kept saying like everyone's a hater. They're out to get me. They're all racist. That's why they're targeting me. I guess he had a history of like very anti-LGBT stuff where he's like these people. Oh, that's what it was. He hated The Last of Us 2, the game. He hated that because there's a character that the main character is gay in that. And
that's why all these Elden Ring pictures come up of him.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the hell is this one that I sent you?
For reference,
dozens
people can't hear
pictures like
this. Is the photo that he sent over is from Elden Ring. It's the character as she's like they're at a bonfire getting ready to light the in the Valley of the Giants or whatever. No, what I forget. I can't tell what this is. But it's Quantum TV, but it's like an AI version of him, and it's shirtless, and it's like hyper smoothed in Photoshop.
And the nipples, dude, they're like pennies.
But yeah, like I get there's a picture of two of the voice actors for Last of Us, these two women, and they're just at a party like dancing, and he's like, they should have been Pulse victims, which is like the nightclub that got shot up.
Oh my
God. He's like, you should have been Pulse victims.
Dude, this guy. So is he just a really good troll, or is he for reals though?
He's for real. So anyway,
it's not like Sam Hyde.
I'll skip forward. I've been talking about no, it's not at all like Sam Hyde. I'll skip forward a bit. Anyway, after a while, like the people that had like complained about him got their channels back. The Ackman in particular, and the Ackman basically made a video like, I'm not going to talk about this guy anymore. I'm just going to leave him alone. It's not worth the hassle or the potential like threats, whatever. And like a number of months went by. And then people started making videos again about him because he got arrested for abusing his wife.
Ooh.
And they got divorced. He went to jail. And then I guess eventually she dropped the charges, but she got a restraining order filed against him. I guess his channel got taken down. It's just this whole thing. Like, this guy's a scumbag. And what else? There's something else I was going to mention. He like... He's gone off the deep end. He just keeps uploading like shirtless videos of him on like TikTok, talking about narcissists and how everyone's out to get him.
The most viewed video here in recent months on Ackman's YouTube channel is Quantum TV, a
Oh,
narcissist road to arrest.
his channel's back up. I didn't even realize it. Quantum TV's channel's back up. He's doing
it out.
reviews. Oh yeah, here's I'm on Quantum TV's page now. A Judas kiss, the ultimate betrayal. It seems to be him acting like he's been betrayed by everyone he trusts. Here's one, Chains of Fixation, the intrusive thoughts of Review Tech USA.
Dude, you might be able to get this guy on the show. There's only like 4,000 views on some of this shit.
Asmongold and his friends still crying about Quantum TV. Quantum TV responds to arrest and search results. 10 days of comments from the good guys, in quotes. The ugly side of TV reviews on YouTube may transmit. It's just him like laying in bed with his blue lights on a lot of the times. Just complaining about people.
He seems to really like the blue lights, and they're behind his TV reviews.
This guy used to do reviews in a Deadpool outfit. Like that's how he got started.
Oh yeah, maybe I've seen like a meme of that. Of a guy in a Deadpool outfit doing a review.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. I don't know. That'd be, once you start doing that, dude, you can't stop. You just gotta stay in the Deadpool outfit. But I guess he wanted to be more than just a TV guy. He has 1,400 videos.
Yeah.
His channel. What's his most popular?
That's a good one. Most returned TV brand at Best Buy today.
Probably, yeah, LG, dude. Garbage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you go to most popular, you can see there's his like 5th most popular video is him in his Deadpool mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't buy the Samsung Q. Is that the fucking TV I have?
Oh, he's got, what the fuck is this? Naruto uses that Sasuke combo on Ishiki Atsuki.
And he's just completely wrong on these fucking things. Is what
apparently he has no idea what he's talking about.
I love that part the most about him, dude. That he's just like, fuck it. I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
I'll reach out. I'll see if I can get him on. I'll have to make sure you're on the episode because I'd love to have you here. I'll be the good guy, you can be the bad guy, or vice versa. It doesn't matter.
I don't even try to be, dude. They just hate me.
That's true.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'll see about that. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I like this guy's. I like this guy's the what do they call it? The jib of his jab. I like it, dude. I like where he's coming from. I like, make him, dude. Fuck it, make a list of your enemies. That way you don't forget. You'll never forget who you're fucking.
Not even his enemies. It's just random family members from a guy that made a video talking about how he got caught in a controversy.
Yeah, that part's a little. I'm trying to find something for him, dude. Trying to find something for him.
He should have just, stayed in his lane reviewing TVs. Nothing ever would have happened to him if he didn't make that Elden Ring review video.
He'd probably only have if he didn't ever make the Elden Ring review video.
It's true. It honestly is pretty much true because like he had gotten his channel had been taken down previously for like I don't think it was anti-Semitic, but like anti-LGBT views, like telling people to kill themselves. So his original YouTube channel got taken down, and then this Quantum TV channel is like band evasion, which is what people were saying he should got banned for again because it is band evasion making another channel, and like that's what people are pointing out.
I think I found a re-upload of his original video, dude. I might have to check this out. Oh, it's only 2 minutes long. It can't be.
I don't think that's it.
Damn, dude. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear.
TV Elden Ring review. Re-upload part 1. Why is it part 1?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. Weird.
Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah, he made a couple of review videos from what I can tell. Because he made the initial one, people gave him flack for it. Then he came back and he's like, if you like this, you should just kill yourself. Like, this is for people who have no friends, no family, no lives.
I'm about that, dude. Elden Ring is not, it's not really the Chad's game, you know?
Fair enough. I mean, I love it. I love the Souls games. But I get that it's not for everyone, for sure.
But if you're coming out like kill yourself, I don't know. Dad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand like why he's so angry about
yourself.
It. He's like, if you like this game, man, honestly, just kill yourself. And then, people complained about that as well, where they're like, he's telling people to kill themselves, and he uploaded another video saying, Yeah, I meant kill yourself in the game.
Oh, dude, there you go. Covers his
Like,
tracks.
yeah, I'm sure that would hold up well. Oh, clearly he meant kill yourself in the game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
burn your own character alive in the game.
Oh man.
Freaking yeah, because he should have went for a bigger game. I feel like Elden Ring wasn't big enough to have enough haters that he could appease to. You know, he should have went for like a League of Legends, because I know there's a bunch of people that hate that game, and you could make money just
I don't
appeasing
know
those
why he
haters.
reviewed it anyway. He's a TV review channel. I don't know why he reviewed one random game.
He never did any other games.
No.
Oh my god, dude, that's
That's what I'm saying.
he really hated it. I guess really hated Elden Ring.
Yeah.
A bone to pick with it.
He never played
Yeah.
it. That's the best part. His wife said he'd never even played it. He just made a review after like
What?
reading comments online or like watching a couple of videos, and then he made a video like hating on it.
I love that
That's
so much, dude. I love that so much.
I love that his life spiraled out of control all because he made that video. That's the best part. Or it's like people start hating him, but because he's a narcissist, it like struck him to a chord, so he starts threatening people, and then he takes it out on his wife, who leaves him, gets a restraining order against him. So they make fun of him for that. He
It's
goes to
kind
jail.
of a
It's just-
cautionary tale for what's happening to that guy that Dick Masterson is arguing about over the comic book thing.
Oh, I know who you're talking. I can't remember the guy's name.
It's like Jason Supreme or something like that is his name. Something like that. Jason Supreme made ISOM, and he's getting sued now for it, but that's a different thing. But he's just gone about it
Jason
crazily.
Aaron?
Jason, no,
Jason
it's like
Aaron, it says. Oh no, this is something different.
Eric July. Eric July.
It's not even remotely close.
Eric July. Well, it's like just first name and then like bullshit, you know.
Jason
Rick
Supreme, Eric July.
Dude, Jason Supreme and Eric July are not that far off of names. They would definitely be like on the same side. You know what I mean? If they were fighting against an enemy, Jason Supreme and Eric July would be on the same. It's just as made up of a bullshit name.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's fair enough.
Big
Yeah,
Tom Boat would be your name.
There's a guy running for office. We saw like this one of those yard like campaign signs the other day while driving around. His name is Zorm.
Zorm?
Yeah, ZRM. I was like, what a fucking name. Like that sounds like an alien from The Simpsons.
Yeah, literally. Or literally a character from Futurama. Or a drink on Futurama. Drink Zorm.
It's like blue and it's sort of like congealed. Like it's like the consistency of syrup.
Yeah, exactly. Zorm.
Drink Zorm and they like they get like high off of it.
Cool. Could get Pine's a little Zorm, dude. I wish there was something that tasted good that gave you a buzz, like, you know, because liquor is just disgusting.
What was the Always Sunny guys were drinking something on their show that actually had that like got them high. I forget what it was.
Oh shit! It was real.
Yeah, it was like an energy drink. They were drinking it for like weeks. Bear in mind, I'm getting like this is like third party information. I read an article about this where they had been drinking it for weeks, talking about like, man, I feel weird like drinking it. Like it feels like we're getting high, and they kept drinking it every episode. They'd come in.
It's not like kratom or something.
I really don't remember. But eventually they came in. They're like, you know why we felt weird while drinking it? Because it has like some whatever it was, and they were literally getting high off of it.
Damn, all that comes up is fight milk, a mixture of crow egg, milk, and vodka, described by Mac and Charlie. Being high in protein.
I don't know what
I forgot about that episode, dude. You gotta get your protein in. Fight milk.
It has kratom in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the one, dude. Yeah, well, that's an actual addictive thing. I don't want that.
Yeah, it's I guess it's called Feel Free.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with kratom. Keep that away from me.
Interesting. I see it like advertised. Oh, this is fucking Wikipedia article on Metragina speciosa. I don't know what the. Oh, it's kratom. Okay.
Oh, it's just kratom and caffeine. All
Okay.
right, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel free tonic drink. Classic plant-based herbal supplement. Interesting. Yeah, that's what they were drinking, and they kept coming in being like, "Yeah, I feel like we're getting. It makes you feel a little bit high," and it turns out they're drinking kratom essentially.
Yeah, drinking
Yeah, what I was
opiates.
saying was I've seen like stuff like there's gas stations in the city I go to occasionally for work, and they have like there's a shop where it's like I forget what they call it. It's just a shop with like it's like a smoke shop, but they've got other stuff like edibles and things like that, and they have like kratom in big bold letters on all over the like posters outside. There's gas stations that offer it. I'm like, okay, apparently that's the big thing.
God, I can't imagine. You smoke it?
I
Or
have
you
no
should
idea. I know
drink it?
nothing about it.
Drink it, I guess. I can't imagine drinking gas station fucking kratom, dude. God.
I talk shit on gas station food a lot of times, like those square pieces of pizza they have stacked up at the counter.
All right,
Like
dude. I'll
that.
rip a gas station pizza if there's,
The
but it's got to be the
deviled
right
eggs in
kind.
the jar. I'm
It's
like,
got to be the right gas station pizza, dude. The one that's like a little burnt around the edge. There's a couple different types. The one that's like really doughy is shit. But the ones that get the burnt-ish one, those are good, dude. The good gas
I
station
need a
pizza.
crisp to my pizza. It
Yeah,
needs to be
it's a
little
little
crispy.
crisp.
Yeah. I don't need. I'll eat flatbread, not flatbread, like a thin crust pizza,
Ooh,
but I don't want it to
love
be like
that.
crunchy. Like
I
I just
love
want a little
it.
bit of crisp.
That's
You like?
that's the inner New York in me hates myself for loving a thin crust pizza, dude. When I have, but they can't overdo it. When they start doing, it has to actually still be a pizza. I don't want
Yeah.
a flatbread. When they're
That's
like, oh,
that's
it's a
what I'm talking
thin
about. That's
crust
what I
pizza,
don't
and
like.
they put
I'm fine
fucking
with
white
thin
sauce
crust.
and
Yeah.
chicken on it and bullshit.
Mhm.
It still needs to be tomato paste and fucking pepperoni and cheese just on a thin crust because then I don't. I'm trying to get fucking jacked right now. I'm trying to get fucking jacked. Coming off the Corvid, all the fat just got sucked off my body, so I was looking shredded. My
Nice.
cousin's getting married in June, and I need to be the biggest, dude. So it's thin. We're ripping a thin
I'll eat
crust.
the thin crust. I usually go for like just a normal pizza.
I'd rather, yeah, a regular pizza is better, but I will rip a thin crust here and there, dude.
Yeah.
If it's a shitty pizza, and I'd rather a good regular pizza. If it's just shitty pizza
Is it
time, I'll rip a
Chicago that does the weird like fluffy pizza?
the deep dish fucking dough lasagna
Okay, that
nonsense.
is Chicago then. I thought it was.
Yeah, that's just bullshit. That's not even
It's
pizza
not
anymore.
pizza.
That's dough
It's like
lasagna.
it's bread. It's like soft bread with a bit of tomato sauce and cheese on top.
Dude, the Little Caesars thin crust, that's a good
I almost got
$7
Little
send.
Caesars the other day. I've never had
That
it before.
dude, it's a good $7 send. The Little Caesars thin crust, it's okay. Don't go in thinking it's
How
good.
big is Little Caesars? Are they like the Papa John's or like Domino's where it's super small?
No, I think it's a regular size pizza.
Okay.
The hot and ready is like a normal, I think 8-slice pizza, and it's like $5. The thin crust I think is like $7, but don't go in thinking it's going to be too good. You definitely are going to want to eat that thing like that day.
Oh, I will. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't want to eat it. Some people, I mean, I can do it one day afterwards, but 2 day afterwards, Little Caesars, it's like, what the fuck did this become?
No, I ordered from like a local place, and I literally ordered this on Friday. I was like, all right, I'm gonna
Well,
get
like, how much
pizza.
was the pizza from the local place?
$12 maybe total.
Exactly, dude. I
Including
refuse.
delivery.
I refuse to pay fucking over $10 for a pizza. They can suck me off dry before that. The closest I'll get is the Little Howie 2-topping garlic crust for $9.99. That's the closest they'll get me to $10. But until then, I refuse. I refuse. I can't do it. I know how cheap those
Oh, it was
ingredients
It was
are.
literally $10 exactly. Never mind.
Oh,
For the
dude, yeah,
pizza.
you're towing the line there.
And it was three. I paid $3 for delivery. So,
well, that's not bad.
Whatever.
That's not bad. I just can't. a lot of the times around here, dude, you go to a local pizza place. Like, let me just go ahead and just fucking fire one into Google Maps right now.
All right.
Let's see
Little
what we got.
Caesars. Let me see how
Little,
much Little Caesars is.
Little
Have
Caesars. I'll walk out
what
of there
is
with
this
2 pizzas.
4-quarter calzone thing they've got
Fuck
going on?
that,
I'm on the
dude.
menu now.
No, they always, you never get that bullshit.
Was Little
Their
Caesars the one
places
that
are.
did like the Batman shaped thing as well, or is
Oh,
that someone else?
probably. Who fucking knows, bro? You just get. I'm telling you, dude. You just get the pepperoni hot and ready pizza. That's it. Don't start going off the rails. I'm sure they have retarded shit there, but just the regular pepperoni pizza.
Pretzel crust.
That was good. I did get that one time.
Pretzels.
I did get that one
Crust,
time.
pizza sauce.
That was good.
Bake option.
You
They
gotta.
offer options.
You might need a gummy with that one though. I don't know how it would normally be, but
That's $9.64.
dude, you see what I'm saying here? Well, that seems a lot for. Dude, around the corner here, the pizzas
Well, that's
are
the pretzel crust, so they probably
$6.
charge more
Oh
for it.
yeah, it is probably a little more for that one. The pizza is $6 there around the corner. I'm like, that's less than $1 a slice. There's nowhere else you can find that anymore.
I'm just gonna type in round pizzas. 4-quarter calzone is not a round pizza. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're trying to push that thing hard, dude. They must have a good profit margin on that. Let's see. All right, here we go. The nearest. Let's check out this menu for the nearest pizza place here, and it does not look good, by the way, either. This pizza place. Okay, let's see. For a pizza.
Where's the plain pepperoni pizza?
For an 18-inch pizza there, it is... I don't know. Well, let me get a comparable
Is it just
size.
the extra most bestest pepperoni? Is that all it is?
I think it's just called the Hot and Ready Original.
I don't see anything called Hot and Ready.
Just the
menu.
original pepperoni? $6? You don't see that bad boy?
No, I'm
the app. I'm looking at.
Oh, they have a specific app. I'll have to do that, I guess.
They might have a website too. I don't know.
I'm on their website. I'll open their website up here. Man, oh man, this is
so
great.
what? Okay,
Great
Little
talk.
Caesars pizza size.
This is what people are tuning in for.
What is the size of a Little Caesars original, dude? What? How big are they?
Old
14
world
inches?
fancy
Okay,
run.
so those are 14 inches. So for a
Okay.
14-inch pizza at this local place is fucking $14, dude. They can get the hell out of here. That's damn near $10 more. That's $8 more. That's $8 more. That's still I can get 2 pizzas there, and I'm still cheaper than yours. Come on, get out of here. It's just the
I'll look into
cheapest
this
thing on
tomorrow.
earth.
Consider Little Caesars.
Now I want it bad. Now I want it bad. God. So I've been
We don't
playing,
have Little Caesars where I live, so I literally have to wait until I go into the office. An hour away.
Damn. That would suck.
But,
yeah, they only have like one fucking restaurant in your town, huh?
yeah, it's an OIP. Which is
what?
also pizza. An original Italian pizza. They're popular in the region.
Original
By popular, I mean
Italian
they're all over the place. Not that normal people love them. It's yeah. It's a subpar pizza place. Standard pizza place.
Dude. Oh shit! Oh wait, no, it's just called Toby's Original Little Italy Pizza. Original Pizza 2. No, that's not the thing here. But I'll go to Google Images. Original Italian Pizza. OIP.
They're all over like Pennsylvania.
These don't look bad. That does not look bad, dude.
Is this a Pennsylvania thing?
I don't know. I don't. I just went to the Google Images of it here.
Interesting. They're all over like Central PA.
There's not one around here. Original Italian Pizza. OIP.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right.
Speaking of pizza, and not at all related to pizza, Israel and Palestine.
Dude, they were protesting outside the fucking gym the other day. I was like, why is traffic nuts? And they're over there literally chanting like, kill the Jews, burn the Jews. I was like, what? Death to Israel. They were saying all types of crazy shit. I don't really follow it. Are we supposed to be going against Israel now or
I
for
I don't
Israel? What is
understand. Like, I don't understand one why people in America are so passionate for or against like specific people over there. Like,
they looked? To
how are
be
you
fair,
invested in anyway?
they looked like young people, and they also looked like people that might be from over there that were screaming that shit in the street. I don't know. I have no idea.
Like, on one hand, it's like, I mean, what it really is, it's like ridiculous. It's like crazy people. It's like extremists from the two different sides. Like you have the IDF extremists and like the Israeli government, like the extremists in their government who are retaliating against the extremists in like Hamas.
What happened? Where did this start? Well, I guess it started 100 years ago. But what is like the
It's been a
newest?
long time,
What
but
is the
like
newest?
more recently, the last number of years, it's been the like Israeli government cracking down, abusing like Palestinian people, just kicking them out of their houses and taking it over because they believe the land to be theirs. And I don't know what the truth of the matter is. I don't know the geopolitical consequences of a lot of it. I just know that's what I saw. And then more recently, Hamas, which is like the extremists on like the Palestinian side, launched attacks into Israel, killing a bunch of people. So now Israel's retaliating. And it's just a lot of bloodshed on both sides, mostly of civilians, it seems. So yeah, that's kind of what's
So
going on.
okay. So what do they
It
want to
all
do?
eventually comes back to religious nut jobs believing that they own the land because their religion is the one true
So
religion.
normally, I believe normally we just dump money into Israel, right? The U.S.
Yeah, yeah.
So are they just gonna give them some good weapons to wipe these
I
Hamas
mean,
boys
Israel
out?
already
Is
has
that
a very modern, well-equipped military. We don't need to assist them in order for them to win this.
so? Are they
Like they
just
can.
gonna go ahead and wipe Hamas out? Or are they waiting on the go ahead? Like what is?
I don't know the situation
Like
entirely.
why are people at my outside my gym
That's what I'm
saying
saying. I
death
don't
to
understand
Israel?
like why people in
I
the U.S. are freaking out,
don't-
protesting on both sides. It's bizarre. It's like I don't think you need to like protest against Israel or against like the Palestinian people. Like maybe just protest against the killing of civilians in general. Like it seems to be like a reasonable.
Especially here in Florida, dude. Like, come on. Come on, what is blocking the way to the Anytime Fitness gonna fucking do? Come on.
They think you're working out, so you can go over there and fight against them or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, come on, what is
yeah.
this nonsense?
I don't know. Obviously, there's more nuance to it than whatever I know, but at the same time, it's like it is religion focused. I saw someone on Twitter. It was a post on Reddit, but it was from someone on Facebook, I think, saying like, "Can you imagine a time in history if there was like Christians that did this, where we just attacked people for their beliefs?"
Oh, that never happened. Wow.
It's like, oh wow, yeah. Can you
Oh,
imagine?
wow. No one ever did that.
Oh
Dude,
man,
that's insane.
yeah, weird time over there. There's I was talking to one of my coworkers who's a big fan of the Philadelphia Phillies, and there's a guy that plays for them.
EDP.
Yeah,
Or he
so
like
anyway,
the
I
Eagles.
was down at the local prison talking to my boy EDP. What is his name?
Bryce Harper.
No.
No?
I forget what it's called. Nick Castellanos. That's what it is. So he's this guy for the Phillies, and every time he hits a home run, it's right when like a tragic event happens.
Oh my god.
I forget what all of them were. There was a guy named Tom Brenneman who had to apologize for saying some shit on air. I don't know what it was. But in the middle of the guy's apology, Nick Castellanos hits a home run. The Queen died. He hits a home run. There was a eulogy being read for a World War II veteran. He hit a home run right in the middle of that. What was the other one?
Nick Castellanos can't stop hitting home runs at inappropriate times.
On 9/11, he hit a home run.
Oh, damn. So he been playing, dude.
Yeah. Or I guess this was 2021, but it was during like 9/11, like memorial. He hits a home run. Pete Walker was apologizing for his DUI. I guess Pete Walker is another player. He hit a home run right during the middle of that apology.
So they're like in the middle of doing the apology, like on the field, and he just
I, gu-
cranks a home run or something. Like
I
what?
guess it was like during like the commentary or something. I'm not sure.
Uh,
Uh,
oh yeah, because
they
they're
were
always trying to. I get it because they're always, dude. Especially in baseball, they're always trying to be like, oh, we have to go ahead and raise our or lower our hats to Hamas and Nick Castellanos with a home
yeah.
run.
This is
It's like that
on
basically.
Memorial Day. They were in the middle of honoring fallen soldiers, and he had a home
Yeah.
run. So it's
Well,
not
a
always
moment of
during like
silence
bad
for our
things,
fallen
but it's
soldiers
like
and Nick
yeah,
Castellanos
it's not during
with a
like bad
home
times, I
run.
guess, but it's during like moments of like there are moments related to grief. Uh, a legendary broadcaster named Vince Scully passed away. Nick Castellanos homered for the first time in like a couple of months. But yeah, then the Israel situation happens where all
Damn.
this fighting happens, and he hits back to back home runs. He
When
hits two
Chris
home
Rock
runs in back
gets
to back games, I guess. I was talking to my
Chris
coworker about this. I'm like, oh, they fucking prepaid for that, didn't they?
dude, when Chris Rock got slapped,
Oh, yeah, he
he
probably
was
remembered
he
it.
was currently at the same time. I guess he was hitting a home run. Why? Dude,
Oh,
people
did
are
you
so
see that
autistic
with
to
Will
find out.
Smith? How apparently Jada Smith said that they haven't been together in like 6 years,
I have not seen
and
that.
it's like nobody told Will Smith this.
Yeah, no one told Will Smith that they weren't together for the
Oh,
last 6 years.
she denied that they're in a gay, that she and Will are gay or in an open marriage. Where was the other thing? I guess it was in her memoir. She
Damn,
said she moved out and they haven't been together in ages.
did she just come out with this? Because I do
They
that. Jada.
separated. She says they separated in 2016 and that they live separately. Bro, why the fuck would he stand up for her and smack Chris Rock then?
Did it
It doesn't. It makes
winter
less sense. Oh, here we go.
worthy? Is this on? Can I get this fucking thing, dude? How much is this on Audible? I already used my fucking little
Here's
chip thing.
an article about it.
I want the
We
book.
live separately, she says. But they have not divorced. They just live separately, and I guess they have their own relationship. What a fucking weird people. This guy is just fucking cucked to shit. Like he is so wrapped around her fucking finger if this is how he acts after they've been separated. Oh my god. Like I think so much less
14
of Will Smith for this.
hours.
Jesus.
Why is it 14 hours long? What? How much? How interesting is her life, dude? That's as long as like the Lewis and Clark fucking expedition book. That's insane. 14 hours long audiobook of Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir? That has got to be
Do
one of
you
the worst
remember
books of all time.
when she sat him down on camera and asked him
Oh,
like how he
on the
felt about
show,
her fucking their son's
the
friend?
Red Table Talk, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Like, God, this man's a fucking pussy for doing that. Like, there's no scenario, there's no woman in the world I sit down with and let me talk to me like that. Like, if Lindsay comes in and says, "Hey, I've
Whew.
been cheating on you," how does that make you feel? There's no way I agree to sit down and record that and then upload it. No
Yeah, it's
fucking
pretty.
scenario. I'm like,
God,
you
that
should
is
turn this off right now
deranged.
because I don't need this to be on record. What's happening?
Yeah, this is deranged. That is
Oh
deranged.
man,
Deranged. That is so weird. I gotta see if
this the couple have been separated since 2016, but have not filed for divorce. I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever, Pinkett said in previews
7
of the interview.
years.
What do you mean there'll never be a reason for you to get divorced? You cheated on him and
7
you're
years.
separated for 7 years.
Dude.
These people are fucking.
That'd be a good week if I
We,
just back to back the Will Smith book and then the Jada Smith book, dude. Just hear both sides of the story. I just don't. God, what a fucking bizarre situation. I cannot imagine a world where I would engage in any of that, but I guess dude, his brain needs to be studied. They need to see what the fuck is happening in there. That just doesn't even make sense at all.
I don't get it. Like, what does he think he's getting out of this? Like, does he enjoy like being cucked? Like, is that his thing then? Is that like why he's
I can wrap my head around most reasons people have for doing shit, even if it's just absolute nonsense. I need like Wendigoon to break this down for me, dude. I need Wendigoon to break down the Will and Jada Pinkett Smith thing for me, because it's not adding up for me. Because sometimes he'll do one, I'm like, why would they do that? And I'll watch his video and be like, that makes sense. I need a good breakdown, dude, from a Christian youth pastor.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just so fucking weird. So weird. There were rumors that Will Smith was like hooking up with Margot Robbie at one point. What a fucking missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Oh wait, who's Margot? Let me look her up.
Margot Robbie, very attractive.
Let's see.
M-A-R.
Really? That's very attractive. Okay.
What did you? I'm gonna type in.
This lady has a scary head, dude. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is the lady that ruined a half hour of that Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh,
she played Sharon Tate and absolutely ruined that movie. Was so drug out, and there was so many worthless scenes with her in it. Yeah, no, I don't. This lady's the worst. He probably dodged a bullet with this one. She's scary. Look at the shape of her head, dude. That is a frightening looking.
She looks weird now. I will say that. She looked better in Wolf of Wall Street.
She was the wife in Wolf of... Dude, honestly, in Wolf of Wall Street, I thought he left the better looking wife for this lady, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is he going to this this blonde lady with... It was like...
Wolf of Wall Street, first wife.
The first wife was like... They tried to make like an uglier first wife, but it's not...
Oh. Christine Milioti? Is that who it is? Christine Milioti?
Somebody definitely better looking than this fucking...
Wall Street
Teresa Petrillo. I don't know who plays her.
It's Kristen Milioti is the actress's name.
Definitely 2 points higher than fucking...
She's also
Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
That's how you say that? Not Margot?
No, it's Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this lady's 6 at best. I'd give Margot Robbie a 6 at best on her bet if she was in, and that's if she like started going to the gym regularly. So that one I will never get, dude. Like I've been showing Jana a lot of classics. Not being from America, dude. I just showed her RoboCop. I showed her Roadhouse. And there's a lady, the main love interest in Roadhouse has like the smallest butt you've ever seen on a person. And
Roadhouse. I don't know.
Look up Roadhouse. It shows her butt. If you look up Roadhouse,
Kelly Lynch.
Like maybe if it shows her butt in the movie, and it's literally so small. Let's see if I just look up Roadhouse butt if it comes up. Butt movie. And then there's literally a part in the movie where, damn, I can't find a screenshot from it. But there's a part in the movie where she starts walking away. I mean, this lady's butt it looks like a little boy's ass. And she starts walking away, and Sam Elliott looks at Patrick Swayze and was like, damn, check out the ass on her. I'm like, dude, what is the obsession with these blonde women with little boy asses? What is happening here?
There's Lindsay's watching a show called The House of the Fall of The House. What is it? The Fall of the House of Usher. Fucking stumbled across that.
The Fall of the House, like Usher, like the singer.
No.
Oh,
it's based on Edgar Allan Poe.
Damn it, dude! I was really hoping
that would be fucking hilarious.
I was like, oh, dude, is this like a Usher slam piece?
No, it's based on like Edgar Allan Poe, sort of. But the guy does all of his own like references and stuff. It's his own story. This guy made other shows for Netflix, like Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor. I forget what the
it's a 1839. This is what she's...
No, this just came out like a week or two ago.
By Edgar Allan
12.
Poe?
Well, that's the story it's based on. The show she's watching just came out like a week ago.
It's a 21-page
Yeah, it's a
short
short
story, and they're making
Yeah.
a whole show out of it?
Very loosely based.
Loosely based, okay.
Yeah, it's like basically he's using the short stories like the backdrop to the actual story he wants to tell.
Oh, Mark Hamill's
Midnight Mass. That's the one I couldn't think of. That's the one that they talked about on PKA a bit, where it's like a
overrated.
demon, but it's actually like a vampire.
Dude, that was the biggest miss from PKA in recent history.
You didn't like the show,
Midnight Mass? Midnight Mass, I watched it and was like, this is one of the worst. I watched it and not even just not liking it, because I went in like, oh, dude, PKA, they said this was good. And I started watching it and was like, it's boring, right? This is terrible. This is a waste of my time to watch this.
Thank you.
I felt like I was wasting my time.
I will say, like, I liked the first show he made, The Haunting of Hill House. It was art. I can see why people wouldn't like it as well. But
the same guy made the Usher show?
Yeah, same.
Okay,
same.
I'm on track now.
But the problem I have is like he is so hit or miss in my mind on like he's huge. Like his big thing is like soliloquies, like having characters give these big long speeches.
Oh,
and if they do it well, it works sometimes. But like Midnight Mass, they do it so often, and I'm just like, this is nothing. Like they're not saying anything of substance. They're just talking the talk just to make it seem dramatic, and it's just like the camera is slowly panning in closer to him.
Yeah, I hate that
and
so
it's just
much.
Like, oh my god, like this is not driving the plot forward at all.
I hate that so much, and I hate it so much that I love it when the Coen brothers make fun of it. They make fun of it in Hail Caesar, and they make fun of it in what's their big famous one there? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They like make fun of the overly done movie speech. I think it's George Clooney literally in both movies making fun of it too.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
And
if it's done well, it can work to an extent. But like in his shows, it's just like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm fine with slow burns of movies. Like, and this isn't the best example. Like the Hateful Eight Tarantino film, I like that movie. That was a slow burn. But like it has to like be leading to something.
Yeah.
Like in his shows, there's slow burns and then it just fizzles out to an extent. Like in the Midnight Mass, the final, I think it's just the final episode for the most part, where it's like, oh, this thing is definitely like a vampire, and everyone dies essentially because they all like drink the blood and turn into vampires themselves, and the sun comes up and they all die. Spoiler alert: the show sucks.
Yeah.
But like it's just like such a like, who the fuck cares? And that's how I feel about the show she's been watching, the Fall of the House of Usher, where it's like every single character is so fucking evil and unlikable. And so like the premise is the guy has 6 children, and so it's 6 children from like 4 or 5 different women. He's the head of a pharmaceutical company, and all the kids are doing their own things. Like one of them works as like she's basically in charge of like covering up controversies surrounding the business. So like anytime something negative is about to come out, she's like, all right, quash this, get blackmail on these people, cover it up, right? You got that person, you got someone who's like in charge of like medical research and breakthroughs in that regard. One of them works as like, not CEO of the company, but like a boardroom executive. And like one of them makes video games. Like it's a whole, they're all doing their own things. And every episode basically is one of the kids dying in various ways. And I just don't feel bad at all because they're all evil, self-centered, like narcissists. And you just don't care about them. They're not like, you can't relate to them because they're all like billionaires. So there's absolutely nothing relatable about any of these people. They all suck. And it's just like every episode too, every time something happens too, it's something bad happens to a good person that isn't really focused on. So you don't feel bad for them either because they haven't been fleshed out at all. So it's like, oh, that sucks for that person, I guess. But then like the actual characters, like the main characters, the kids are like, oh my God, this sucks. My life is so like shit because of this. But you don't feel bad for them because they're terrible unrelatable people. And it's just like, oh man, I just don't give a fuck about anyone in the show. Like the main guy is Bruce Campbell. This is the actor's name. I'm trying to think of what all he was in. He was the president in the second National Treasure movie.
Bruce Greenwood?
Bruce Campbell.
I'm looking for Bruce Campbell on this list.
You know what? It's not Bruce Campbell. It is Bruce Greenwood, I think.
Okay, Bruce Greenwood. I was looking. I'm like, who?
Bruce Campbell's from The Evil Dead.
Right? Yeah, that was like. Yeah. I was like, that sounds familiar. Bruce Campbell. Yeah,
no, it's Bruce Greenwood is who I was thinking of.
He's here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I think that's Bruce Campbell, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm out of gum.
Yeah. He was like he was in the Star Trek reboot movies.
Yeah.
Like Admiral or something.
Yeah, one of the yellow shirt wearing motherfuckers.
Yeah. He was in Doctor Sleep apparently, but I don't remember who he was in that.
A bunch of he's in that weird stuff. I'm too simple-minded for shit like that, dude. I like to watch reality TV, you know. I like to watch, like I said, we were like yesterday, I think we enjoyed RoboCop more than any of the new movies we've seen
Call
recently.
Of Duty.
RoboCop is?
No, sorry, no, Bruce. Oh. Bruce Greenwood. He voiced Overlord, which is like the people in the
30s. Yep. Wow, dude, I've probably heard that guy's voice a fuck ton.
That's probably what most people recognize him from without even realizing it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Like AC-130 inbound.
But yeah, it's like I said,
Overlord here. Yeah, dude, I can hear it literally plain as day right now. That is insane. Oh, that's kind of sketch.
Iconic. Yeah.
Brain does that.
But yeah, like I said, these shows are like, this guy has a very particular style where it's like not over the top gore, but it's like gory enough. And then it's just like, I just don't fucking care. Like I hate all these people in the show, like all the characters.
See, that's my problem is gory enough. If you're going to do it, fucking do it big. Like RoboCop did back in the fucking 80s, dude. It's just blood goddamn everywhere, blown to bits. Yeah, the opening 10 minutes of RoboCop is a robot like goes haywire and just guns down an executive in an office and blows them apart. And I like how they use blood packs too and not CGI. And then I look at Jane and her mouth just opened, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're in for a good rip.
That's one of the things that takes me out of stuff is if it's like they try to keep it like PG-13 in order to bring in more of an audience, and it's just like this sucks. Like these. I mentioned it before, I think on the last episode that I recorded, that'll be out, episode 195, Nick Phoenix. We talked about Star Wars, how like they have lightsabers, but like they feel so weak and pathetic because they can simultaneously, the lightsabers will cut through like steel walls, but then they slash stormtroopers and like limbs don't even come off. They just fall down. I'm like, there's no threat here. Like it's not violent enough that it feels like there's any chance of being hurt.
Dude, that's why the Lego Star Wars video games are better than the other Star Wars games, because you can actually knock their arms off and shit with the lightsaber. Yeah. You can chop his Lego arm off with it. Freaking, there's a RoboCop game coming out that is literally everything I want, dude. Have you seen gameplay of it?
What was this? Sorry, I zoned out.
There's a RoboCop game coming out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you mentioned this to me, and I was like, dude, what?
You can blow people's arms off, their heads off.
RoboCop Rogue City.
Everything, dude. I'm like, yes,
November 2nd.
Please.
That's sooner than I thought.
Please, give me a fucking game that I can just blow people apart in. Is it going to be on Xbox or just PC?
It says PS5, Xbox Series X, and S.
Yeah.
PC.
I'll probably buy that motherfucker, dude. It looks sick. When I looked it up, you can freaking the people get blown to bits in it. It looks fucking great, dude. I love if you shoot somebody in the hand, make their fucking hand blow off. You know what I mean?
I think it depends on what you're doing. Like if you don't want there to be blood and guts in your content, then write around it, right? Don't have people getting shot and stabbed and then not have blood. Like it just takes me out of it. Like how, like, you know what I mean? Like if you wanted, like, instead of killing people, then just knock them out or something. Just write around it so it doesn't seem so stupid when you have someone getting shot in the face and no blood comes out.
Back of the head and a splash of a little bit of blood. Especially if it's an M-rated game. Or especially if it's an M-rated game by a franchise that has done the freaking dismemberment. to the highest extent numerous times. Fucking Bethesda. God, that upsets me so much whenever I play that game. That and
Did
the digi picking.
I know you hate the digipicking. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know.
So much, dude. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It takes so long. And people, dude, I commented on Reddit and people just bombarded me, downvoted me to hell. They're like, oh, yeah, feeble-minded takes you so long. It only takes me 30 seconds. I'm like, that's what I mean as so long. It took me an eighth of a second to do the fucking lockpicking in Fallout and Skyrim. I don't want it to take 30 seconds. If I go into a room,
one level, you know what I mean? Like if instead of having to do like 3 or 4 levels of it, if it was just the one and you had to line up like 2 things maybe, and they give you like 10 options, that'd be fine. I feel like it is annoying the way it's set up. It just takes way too long.
I went into this one room. It had 5 master locks.
Mm-hmm.
It took me 4 minutes to do all of them. Yeah. And it's like, all right, do I really want to spend on average 4 minutes in every room during I do this 10 times and that's it for the day. That's my gaming time has been spent on fucking digi-picking. Fuck this. So now I don't even do them unless the game makes me, because they put some in your way that you like have to do. I don't even do them at this point. I'll see like a fucking great chest and be like, fuck it. I'm just going to new game plus this shit again anyway and get better shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right in that. Like, I don't mind the digi-picking as an idea, like the concept of it, but it does take way too long.
It's fucking horseshit,
dude. It takes way too. Like I said, like if it was just one tier of it, you know, the top, instead of like zooming in to down through the different levels of it, if it was just the top one, they give you like 10 options to choose from. You have to find the correct 2 or 3. Fine. Like it's fine. It shouldn't take so long, because like
it just
especially
riles me up just to think about all the things they could have did differently.
It slows you down. Like it just slows down the momentum of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in like an enemy base or something, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna pick this lock and then continue on to fighting all these guys. It's like, all right, got through that. Pick this. Let's move on. Oh, I got 5 minutes. I got to take a time out here and rack my brain around this.
More. Yeah, it's big pain in the ass.
I had been playing that a bit lately. I'd taken a break from it. I'd been playing a bunch of different things. We played Payday, which I played a little bit after we had stopped playing. I need to get back into that. I don't know if they've updated it since.
Probably not, dude. It's like they fucking didn't put any. Oh my god, why do they keep doing this to me, dude? The Payday though, it was like, oh, the gunplay is so nice when I started it, and then as I got into it, it's like, okay, stand in a circle to hack this for 30 seconds and do that.
Those are the dumbest.
What the hell is that? I'm trying to rob a bank here. I'm trying to rob a bank. Just give me the fucking drill.
Can I flesh this out for people who might not know?
Go ahead.
So like, I'll use the 99 boxes, right? There's a heist in particular where you have to go and open up shipping containers, and you go up to them, and depending on how you do it, I think if you don't do it in stealth, I guess you don't have to do it. You just use thermite. But if you're trying to do stealth, you go up to the shipping container, you scan like a QR code you get from a guard, and then it says, all right, we have to hack into it. And it'll literally spawn in, 6 different circles they have to stand in. You run over them, stand in them for 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And you're just standing still in these circles while it fills up a green underneath you. And then it'll fill up the bar. And then you have to move on to different circles. You have to do 6 of them total to get it.
Yeah, I think that one I've never even.
You're standing around doing nothing.
The worst one is the art museum and the big bank, because during the loud one you have to do that, and it's like the best part. The big bank, yeah. If you do the big bank on loud, you have to do the security circles.
Oh, okay. I've not done it. I've only done it stealth. I don't remember that.
The big bank loud. Oh, I don't really like to do it stealth as much. I want to gun down police. So
I'm fine with gunning them down after I get the vault open. It's so nice and easy to get it open in stealth, though.
My favorite part is when you're waiting on the drill, and the cops are just coming at you.
Yeah.
To their demise. And then next thing you know, there's like literally 120 bodies on the ground. There's ammo packs everywhere. Bodies have flown everywhere. That's my favorite part of the game. And
Mhm.
now they've made it so while I'm drilling and shit, I need to run around and stand in these circles
It's
without
so fucking
cover.
stupid.
What the
That
hell is
is the
this?
dumbest thing. It doesn't even make
There's
sense, like, in universe. Like, why would you be standing in these like, why would you be standing in specific locations to
the
hack something?
missions, the way that they play isn't as fun as the
It's
old Payday games.
counterintuitive. It
The old
just
Payday
doesn't.
games would be like, grab silica acid, grab this, it's in the shed, and grab that, and you're gonna cook meth. Put it
Yeah.
in this order. And it'd be like, oh shit, okay, I'm making meth. This one's like, stand in the circle while you get shot at repeatedly. It's like, what? Come on, if you want me to do a little thing, give me a little thing to do.
It
Don't
looks like they
just
have a
cheap
major
me
patch
out with
coming
having me stand in a
in
circle
the next
for it.
week or 2.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the hacking in the game is so fucking dumb. I know what you're talking about now that you'd mentioned it. It is terrible.
A lot
I
of the
don't.
stuff though, even a lot of the tasks that you have to do to get to the next thing, like the one with the art museum where you have to scan with the USB thing and bring the camera around and scan fuck that. Clean the fucking diamonds. What the hell am I doing this shit for, dude? This is stupid. Why am I cleaning them here, dude? I could steal the diamond cleaning machine. Should be an extra fucking part or something instead. Take the machine with us when
That
we want them
having to
cleaned.
run around to find cell phones to scan in order to open the
Yeah, like
doors is
what am I?
also stupid.
What the hell is that? What am I doing? How does he make sense?
I'm
It
getting like
doesn't
gunned
even make
down and I'm running around
sense.
trying to find cell phones tucked away so I can get a QR code. And it's
Have
like,
it
why
be
can't I
like,
just fucking blow the door open?
that's what I mean. Or be like, we stashed a crowbar in the bathroom earlier
Mhm.
today. Go in there and get it. Something, dude. Don't make me have to go behind somebody's ass, sniff their
Yeah.
ass for a QR code hanging out their pocket. It's stupid. That part
Yeah.
annoys me about Payday.
That one is.
I don't get why so many of these games just they're like, oh, people love this aspect of it. We're gonna take that out entirely and
Yeah.
change it and not put that in there. And then put in a bunch of bullshit like Starfield, dude. If it would have been 8 planets,
Mhm.
8 to 12 planets of just all that shit mushed together
Condensed.
closer. Don't
Yeah.
need that AI generated same outpost on every single fucking planet bullshit. If they just mushed it together and fleshed out the stories a little more, because it's like, have you done
I was gonna say before we
the
continue,
Hope Tech?
I've started like completing more of the storylines. That's what I was doing recently. I
Have,
was going through like Neon. Like my guy is like a drug dealer now.
hell yeah, yeah, that's the
I
best one.
make You go in, you make the drug, and then you can
Yep,
ship it and sell it. Yeah.
yep, that one's fun. That one's
Yeah.
fun, dude. That's a good mission. That's one of my favorite missions in the game. That
Yeah.
one, and I like Delgado, the like autistic pirate that's like wants to
Oh,
find
the
the
Crimson
treasure
Fleet.
so
Yeah, I
bad.
started the Crimson Fleet. I got sidetracked. I
Most
forget what happened. I started with them and then I got sidetracked by something else, and then I
A
got way
lot of
off
the
track.
Crimson Fleet characters are unbearable, but the main guy is sick, Delgado.
Mm.
Um, but dude, they fucking spread it out so far to where it's like, oh, I want to do this mission, and then I'm having to like sit through 4 loading screens to get to anything. And it's like, okay, let me get in my ship. Now I'm in my ship. Now let me stand up. Now let me fast travel. Fuck, I forgot to drop my stuff off on the ship. Now I got to go back to the ship and drop it off in that weird little tucked away hidey hole thing. It's fucking. It could have been so good, dude. But I think my main, or another big one that missed the mark for me is, did you do the Hope Tech thing
I've
with the little cowboys yet?
No, I've not gotten there yet. And
Okay, well, basically, right outside of Hope Tech is the faction that you are working with.
Freestar
That
Collective.
they're right outside of Hope Tech, and then there's some
Mm.
stuff that goes on with Hope Tech and the Freestar Rangers. All right, so I
Okay.
did all of that, and then I walked, and I had never once walked outside and talked to the ranger outside there.
Mhm.
And I go to the ranger, and I'm like, "Oh, how are things between the Rangers and Hope Tech?" And it's like, "Oh, everything's fine. We've never had a single problem with them ever." And it's like, dude, in the old games, they would have changed this to something else. Like it would have
Yeah.
been like, oh, you would know, you did such and such a thing. I don't want to spoil it, but 'cause
Mhm.
that's like one of the better. but that's one of the better storylines in the
You
game. The
don't
Hope
feel
Tech
like
one.
your decisions are shaping the universe at
After
all.
it's done, nothing changes.
Yeah.
And that's like my favorite one. And after it's done, it doesn't make a difference at all. There's like 3 characters in the game that get different dialogue after it's finished. And for the most part,
Like,
you go up to them and they act as if nothing happened.
this is a spoiler for some people. I apologize, but I'm gonna say it. So skip ahead like a minute if you don't want to get this ruined. But I know like with the Crimson Fleet, like their storyline and the United Colonies, like it ends with you choosing whether or not to destroy the Crimson Fleet, right? And like,
I haven't even done the United Colonies. I thought they had something to do with those big aliens, the xenomorphs or something.
the Terramorphs. Well, this
Terramorphs?
I'll explain what happened on my playthrough then, which is why this might be different. So you started out as a pirate, didn't you?
Right off the rip. When
Yeah.
you get arrested and the guy's like, "You want to go undercover?" I told him to fuck himself, and then became a pirate.
Yeah, so like I didn't do that, but with the United Colonies, like you start with the I forget what they're actually called, but they're the like United Colonies military, essentially the Vanguard, and they send you undercover with the Crimson Fleet.
Yep.
And so that whole storyline progresses then, and then at the end you get to choose who to side with. Like my hope is that if you destroy the Crimson Fleet or the Vanguard, like that has a huge effect on the universe. I want to see the Crimson Fleet like terrorizing space then if I side with them, or like the military like overrunning planets and wiping out Crimson Fleet wherever I go. Like I want to see an effect on the universe based on my decisions.
Yeah, no.
Let's just stuff like that with like huge organizations in the universe.
All it does is it makes it so you can just walk through whenever you get to a planet and they have like a pirate outpost, which would probably be cool to raid. You can just walk through it and they don't attack you at all.
Can I say I had a mission. It was like one from like the bounty board, where it was to kill like an eclectic.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the bounty hunters. I forget exactly what they're called. It was to kill one of them, and he was on a pirate like base, a Crimson Fleet base. But I wasn't even thinking at the time. So I'm like sneaking up on the base. I'm sniping them from a distance, killing them all. And I get there and I turn a corner and there's a Crimson Fleet guy right there. I'm like, oh shit. And I switch from my sniper rifle to something else, but he's not attacking me. And then I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I'm part of the Crimson Fleet. I didn't have to fight any of these guys. I like wasted my whole time. And I go inside and I just shoot the eclectic guy. And that was it. I didn't have to fight anybody. I just killed him.
That's all she wrote. Yeah, it's damn, it could have been. It's good. It is good, but
I like it a lot more than you do.
Good. I like it all. I do like it a lot. It's just, I think I would really just give it like a 7, 6 or 7 out of 10.
I'm
like a 7. I give it a 7.
Yeah, fair enough.
7.
I think I like different aspects of it more than you do, because like I do really enjoy like the exploration, like just running across planet. I don't enjoy the scanning of everything. I think it's fucking annoying, especially like if you go from one planet to another and you see this same alien and you have to scan it again anyway. I'm like, why the fuck? Like,
that's the shit that bugs me on the exploration, because I loved the exploration in their old games. Because if you went and explored somewhere, you would find a named character with a storyline, and he'd give you cool loot or whatever and stuff to do, and it'd be fleshed out. Now I'm just exploring a dead planet with an AI-generated outpost that every planet has, and it just has fetch quests out of it. I could don't do that. Give me less planets and make it more fleshed out.
It is very repetitive. I enjoy, like I said, I do enjoy just wandering around, even if they are the same structures. Like I don't mind going planet to planet and just finding similar things and just raiding through them, just because I feel like I'm actually exploring. But you're absolutely right in that it is repetitive, and Skyrim did it way better. The Fallout games did it way better. Oblivion did it way better. Like it's their worst game, in the modern era, at least, as far as like authentic exploration with like very tightly packed, well executed, unique content.
Yeah, it doesn't. I feel like they had such a good blend of, because it wasn't too tightly packed in their old games. And that's why I kind of felt like, oh, I'm exploring a little bit, because you'd walk for a little while and on like a path. And
I don't mean to say it was like right on top of one another, but I think you know what I'm saying, where it's like, it's just everything is so well done. Even if it's just another cave, you go in, there's a story with that cave, and it feels unique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even tried to I fired up Skyrim for about 20 minutes the other day and was like, God, it's just old. I played it too much. It's old and I
Yeah.
played it too much. Please, you know, fuck.
I'm gonna finish Starfield, and once I'm gonna play through like I'm not gonna do New Game Plus until I feel like I've finished every little thing, and then I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
knew Game
breeze
Plus
through.
already.
I'm gonna just breeze through New Game Plus over and over again, real quick, to get all the extra stuff, see all the unique like universes, and then once I get through that as much as possible, I'm gonna wait for the mod support to come and see what all the crazy shit people come up with.
They kind of forced me into having the New Game Plus because half the vendors just disappeared for me. Like
Interesting.
uh half dozen good missions, the people just spawned underground. Like
There's that one I had,
The
like the
Ryujin one
Genghis Khan.
spawned underground. That one didn't work for me. The Genghis Khan one.
Yeah,
They
he's just stuck inside on my
I
end.
went
I
around it,
can't
and
kill him.
when it eventually got to the part where you like go to a computer to find the information, the computer just was inaccessible. And it
Fuck.
had the blue dot right on it, and I was like, "Fucking hey, okay, so that's
Yeah.
the end of that then." So,
I had to
and
like cheat.
I
I had
had
to
that
cheat my
happen
way
to
through that
I
to
had
get
yeah,
through that mission. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I had half a dozen at least good missions of the bigger missions do that to me, and then most of the vendors on the main city were gone. They just disappeared. Like a bunch of the vendors on
I had that happen
Neon
on Neon.
disappeared.
The ship vendor, like he's just gone.
Yeah, the ship vendor
Apparently,
gone. The
I
lady
saw that
gone.
online where people located him. Apparently, he's like underground, like a mile off the platform. Like he's just way out in the middle of nowhere, underground, like under the water.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of people just get sucked underground. So they kind of forced me to New Game Plus because
Mm.
I'd be going around like, well, I have a lot more game to play, but the missions I wanted to do are
Yeah,
fucked. And when I'm looking through these missions now, these ones all suck that I have. Just the random side quests, fetch quests. So I New Game Plus one time,
yeah.
and yeah, you get to be a lot more powerful. It gives you a pretty fucking sick ship. I don't know if it gives you a
Mhm.
better ship every time, like if it
It
just
upgrades every
progressively.
time. I forget what they call it. I know what it looks like. Like I saw
It's
like
pretty
some other
fucking
stuff.
sick, dude.
Yeah,
I it's
it goes up to 6 or 7, I think, where you get a new one for the first 7 new game pluses,
Mhm.
and you get a new suit every time you do it as well.
Yeah, you get a new one suit every time. The
Yeah.
ship I got, it was just so fast that it's still like an A
Mm.
powerfulness, but it was so fast that at the beginning of the game you can just breeze through it way easier because they can't even touch you. It doesn't do shit for damage, but it's so fast that you just zoom over to your enemy, get behind him, shoot him from behind, zoom over to the other one, get behind him, shoot him from behind, and you just do that
I finally
repeatedly.
got the ship that I was looking for when I was doing that stream where I couldn't get it to work. I finally found like an up. I got it's the Renegade 3, and
Ooh.
it's so fucking overpowered. I put a bunch of like I spent a lot of time upgrading like the components of it. So like it kills everyone super quickly. The shield has like I forget what my shield is at. It's like 1600 or something, but it's like boosted up through some of the stats from like my crew. Like I have the max crew size and everything like that. I got people all over it. Like it is fucking untouchable. And I at one point I'd been I because I play them very hard, except when I get in fights in space because I suck at
Oh
piloting.
shit! This is the ship I started with when I edited it. I
Ugh,
edited the shit out of this fucking thing on my last playthrough, not this one. I have a different
yeah,
one this playthrough.
it's so fucking strong.
Yeah, I just buy one and then it just ends up becoming like a double layer rectangle covered in landing gear and dude, if you because
Sword.
you can only get so many boosters and shit, so it's like I just make it so it has full of every weapon, full reactor as high as I could get it, full boosters, and then as much weight as it could carry. So it carries a bunch of weight, and it's still pretty quick enough. It just is ugly as shit.
Yeah,
But functionality wise, dude, they can't touch me. It looks like shit. It looks terrible. I put
yeah.
these little fins on the front to make it look not as bad, but man, oh man, my ship looks dumb, but it's got all the stats all the way up.
Yeah, it like I said, I do thoroughly enjoy the game and I've been playing it a little bit, but it does have its problems. And it sucks that it seems to be the case with like current games where especially on PC where people are like, all right, the game is good, but you have to install all of these mods for it to be like functional completely and like be as most fun as possible and like have all the features you want. Like I said, with
Yeah,
that mission with Genghis Khan, I think it's called Operation Starseed, where there's multiple points where I go off to do something, I come back, and everyone is inside their houses and the doors are inaccessible, so you can't
yeah.
actually get in. And so what I had to do, I had to shoot a robot that was walking by. They all get aggroed on me, and I run outside the like town area, whatever you want to call it. I'm running around it in circles until finally the characters that are inside glitch through the doors, and then I have to use my negotiation skill or whatever it's called to like get them to
Calm them
de-aggro.
down. Yeah.
I talk to the guy to progress the mission, and then I can move on. And it's like, all right, Jesus Christ. And then I got to the final part. I'm just gonna spoil the whole fucking mission. I get to the final part where it's Franklin Roosevelt, the Egyptian lady, and Genghis Khan. They're all standing in the town square talking, and you have to choose who to side with. And I sided with the two of them against Genghis Khan. And then and this is part of his mission, I think, he teleports into his building, which I can't access because it's inaccessible through the door yet. But there's no way for me to lure him out. He stays like in his room in there. And so I have no way to kill him. And like I've tried like 4 or 5 times like over the course of a couple of weeks, thinking like maybe they updated a little bit and fixed some of it. No, I have no way of killing him, and it's super fucking annoying. That's all I can do. If I could just kill him, I'll finish the mission.
That's it.
But I can't. Man. And it's like a known problem. Like I've seen so many Reddit threads about it where it's like, yeah, can't do it. The only way you can do it is there's a specific like power you can acquire, like solar flare that lets you hit people through walls, which I don't have because I haven't played through the main mission yet. But apparently that's the only way they were able to get it to work.
Frick.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's all my complaints on Starfield.
Yeah. I want to touch on Payday as well.
Oh.
I got into a heated argument on Reddit with people over it.
Oh boy.
About Payday, about the progression system.
Oh, that's trash.
You're absolutely correct, and I agree. Their complaints were like the dumbest shit I've ever seen, though. They're like, we shouldn't have to like do these missions to level up. And I'm like, okay. I mean, that's fine. And what they wanted, they wouldn't give me an answer of what they actually wanted. Like I asked them like, what are you looking for in the game? And they kept saying like, I shouldn't have to do missions in order to level up. I should get it from just completing the heist. I'm like, okay, but what are you looking for? Like, why are you playing the game? And like, I just want to be able to, play with my play style on the heist however I want. I'm like, okay, all right. So like, why do you care about leveling up then? Like I get like you want to customize. That's fine. But like they wanted to be able to like grind the game out and reach max level as quick as possible just from playing the game. I was like, but why? Like, why do you care about the level if all you want to do is play the heist in your play style?
God, I just want to level up. Like, I want every kill to be a little bit of XP. Every mission.
I think that's totally fair. Yeah,
like just give me
totally reasonable.
Just anytime I'm doing anything.
Yeah,
give me something. Give me some XP for standing in the fucking circle, for goddamn sakes. Incentivize me. It's incentivizing is what it is. It makes me want to do more things if it gives me XP for it instead of just doing a challenge.
They were complaining because they got hung up at like level 1, like 110 or something. I'm like, if you're already in the level hundreds, like the hundreds,
yeah, you're not even
like,
playing normally.
I'm like, you're not playing the game to enjoy it. You're playing it because it's some like self-masturbatory thing of like how much time you can spend grinding the game out as quick as possible. I'm like this is
that's nuts.
You're not speaking on behalf of most players. Most players will never hit level 100 anyway. Most
that's nuts.
People are just casually coming in, playing a couple of heists with their friends. It's whatever. Like, I agree, you should get experience just from completing the heists, just from getting kills, like doing the tasks, whatever. Break it down, get a set amount of XP, depending on what you do. Like, you should be able to level up, and playing casually over time, you should be able to relatively easily unlock all of the weapons, right, and the perks. But like, I mean, this was like a week or 2 ago. Like, this was right after it came out when I was grinding it out. And like these people are talking about like being in like level 110, 115 or whatever. And like, it shouldn't be this hard to get to 150. I'm like, if you're trying to hit 150 the first week the game is out, you're not playing the game to enjoy it. You're playing it to just hit max level and brag. Like
Yeah,
nobody
no,
is
that's
like
just
most people are
autism or
not doing
something.
this.
That's just retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to just be able to play the heists that I like. Because I've tried them all. I've tried most of them out. I think, yeah, I tried them all out. And it's like the nightclub one sucks.
I don't think I've done the last one.
The
I think the
box
last
one sucks. That one sucks too. The freaking penthouse. That's dumb.
Oh, we
So
did
it's
play
like,
that. We played that together, I think.
yeah,
didn't
that
we?
one's a junk. So it's like, all right, there's like 4 of these that are good, but I have no challenges for them.
I do wish they had more.
So I
heists.
guess I'll just not play because I'm not going to level up if I play. And never mind then. I'll go play Starfield some more. It's like,
Yeah, that
that's
is the
why I
problem.
haven't picked it back up.
The problem is you're not allowed to play it in the way that you enjoy and still progress.
Yeah.
You have to play with the weapons they want you to play. You have to do you have to play through the heist in the way they want you to do it in order to progress. Like you have to get so many kills with certain weapons. You have to get kills like without aiming down sights or like headshots. I know like the one, it's not the first assault rifle you get, it's the other one, the M13B or something. I forget what it is. But you have to get like 3 kills, or no, it's 3
Without
kills
reloading.
without reloading.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. You have the challenges. I remember someone saying that one of the challenges, you have to beat every heist, I think 300 times while going loud, and then 300 times stealth. And you have to do that for every single heist in order to get these challenges complete. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, that's just fucking
like I
nuts.
get complaints like for leveling up, but at the same time, like the people that are such high levels already, I'm like, you are not talking on behalf of reasonable people.
I'm like, I'm not gonna play, and those challenges aren't even for reasonable people. I'm not gonna play each heist 300 times.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah.
who, why?
I played the first bank mission. I don't know. It's not 50 times. It's under that. It's probably
I've done
like
it quite a bit, dude.
It's probably 25, 30 times. Lindsay and I played it because we were trying to master like stealthing it, which we did. At this point, we can do it stealth very easily. And it's not hard because it's the first heist. But we did it so many times, and it's like we got like 2 challenges done, maybe.
God.
It ramps up. So I mean, in relation to like the completing the heist a certain number of times, that challenge.
Right.
But you don't get any experience for it other than the challenge because you're not getting weapon kills. So you're not getting experience for, trading hostages, using equipment,
picking locks, any of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could complete, like, if you get to a certain level, you could theoretically complete a heist 50 times in a row and not get any experience.
Oh, God, that is... Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Yeah, they keep doing just bullshit to things, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand. Far Cry is like the only game that's like, all right, we're just going to keep making the same shit. And they suck. They suck too.
Far Cry was great when it first started, but it's literally been the same game since Far Cry 3. You had 3,
but I don't even...
4,
if they did
5,
that,
Primal.
They need to do that, but for the games that I like. Keep it the same, like for Starfield to Fallout New Vegas. Why have we gotten so far away from what Fallout New Vegas was now?
All people want is like a modern looking version of those games, essentially.
Yeah. Make the gunplay a little smoother. Give me more shit to do. Mm-hmm. Give me cooler, shinier shit because you have more processing power on the console now. Just update the damn shit. Make it newer, better.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking do this shit where I have to sit through 5 fucking loading screens with my bullshit spaceship. And the spaceship's the best part of the game.
Like I said, I feel like they don't take customer feedback. No, like they don't I feel like a lot of times these companies don't care what the actual audience of people playing the game are saying. They listen to their testers and what people in like the boardroom want. Like, this is how we get people playing the game as long as possible, by introducing these mechanics that force them to play it for longer periods of time. I mean, that's what it's like with those gacha style games. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, fucking Candy Crush.
I've actually never played Candy Crush, so I don't know, but I'm sure you're right.
A gacha game, dude. It's freaking, buy more lives because we got you hooked.
I'm thinking more along
Angry
the lines
Birds.
there's so many that they make based on like Japanese anime where it's like, oh, your favorite character is in a gacha game, but you have to, I know that it's like you play through like levels, but you only have a certain amount of stamina is what they'll do. And then it's like, oh, you can buy more stamina or you
Yeah.
can wait until tomorrow and then you can play again. But then everything is designed around forcing you to pay in order to play
Yeah.
the game. And they make it so obscenely
You can wait 3
expensive.
days to build this lemonade stand. Or you
Exactly.
can pay
Yeah.
90 cents.
And they're like, oh, by the way, that character you have now is completely useless against this new character we're introducing. And everyone's going to be getting the new character,
Yeah,
obviously.
dude. Clash of
It's the same, I
Clans.
mean,
all
realistically,
that.
it's the same thing they do in Call of Duty. They're introducing new weapons. It's like, oh, it's this new gun absolutely shreds. Everyone needs it if they want to stay competitive. And so everyone spends the money, gets the new gun, and then they nerf the gun and introduce a new gun that's actually better
Oh,
again.
man. Oh, God, that would be the worst.
That's literally what they do. I don't know how many times I see a video like back when I was playing Call of Duty more, where it's like this new LMG absolutely tears apart in Warzone, and they would do that. It would kill super quickly, and then you see a patch where it's like, oh, we found out this gun was the devs. I'm saying would be like, oh, we found this gun to be a little too strong. It would kill too quickly, so we nerfed it, and so everyone would stop using it. But then literally like a week later, they'd introduce another new gun. Be like, oh, it's the mid-season update. We're introducing a new submachine gun, and then that gun is like completely overpowered. It's like you think they don't know what they're doing. Like they know you're gonna buy the new weapon. You're gonna spend a bunch of money, not even buying the new weapon. You'll spend a bunch of money on the chance that you can unlock the new weapon through a new battle pass, spending extra to unlock it,
Oof.
and then they nerf it. That's what they do.
Yeah, at
every
least
single
just
time.
let me pay $2.99 to buy the fucker and gun kids down with it. That can't.
I remember,
that parents won't
I
buy
think
it
it was
for them.
Black Ops 3 or 4, I forget which. Back when they had like the actual loot boxes that were completely randomized, and they had like weapons in those boxes. I was like, this is literally pay to win. Like the best weapons are in these random loot crates. Like that was bullshit, and it still is.
Fuckers.
Ugh. If Payday added like 4 or 5 new heists that were actually like solid, like good, and didn't have the bullshit stand on the circle to unlock the shit. If they added those and then fixed the like experience, like the leveling up mechanics, it'd be great. I'd really enjoy it.
Dude, the gunplay is so good, but it's just not enough to save the whole game for me at this point.
Yeah. You just don't feel like you're earning anything. Like I enjoy playing it because like I legitimately enjoy just doing heists with people. But it's like,
I gotta play
I can
with
only
people.
There's what, 8 heists total, I think.
Yep.
It's like I can only do these same 8 levels a certain amount of times.
Yeah,
Before it's like I need to stop.
I cannot play that shit alone, and that's how I mostly like the game. I usually just like to put on a podcast and decompress at the end of the day alone, quietness. And it's like, well, this is a shit game for that.
That and the fact that Payday was always online really fucked up their launch as well.
Yep.
It's like, oh, we literally can't play the game.
What have you been playing?
Shit.
You been gaming on anything different?
Like I said, I played a little bit of Starfield. I have not played Payday since we played. Really, I whatever that first week it came out, I played.
The last time we played was the last time I played.
I downloaded the new Forza, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I never played those. I've been playing Destroy All
I'm not
Humans
a big racing
2.
guy.
The Destroy All Humans 2 remake. I've been playing Prominence Poker and Lego Star Wars, the one that came out last year or the year before.
Fun.
That's what I've been on, dude. Good 2-player games. Destroy All Humans 2 is so good. God, such a classic. Such a classic. They need more good AA games. That's why I think I'm gonna buy this RoboCop game, dude. We need more good AA
co-op games. That's what I want. Like, there's so few
nice
like good co-op games out there anymore.
Destroy All Humans 2 is pretty good co-op. That's a good co-op ripper.
Okay.
That's a good co-op ripper. Only the second one has it, not the first one. It was on sale like a week or two ago. I was like, oh shit, $25. Send it.
We'll wrap up here fairly soon. I did say Microsoft completed the acquisition of Activision. They finalized that sale, so now we got like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all those games coming to Xbox, potentially Game Pass.
Hopefully, I have the Crash Bandicoot
sequels. I actually own Crash. I had already bought those when they initially came out.
Yeah, so they made them hard, fuckers.
Dude, The new Crash Bandicoot 4 game is so fucking
hard.
hard. It's
So
so
hard.
we finished it, but my god, there's like in the old games, I would go back and get all of the gems. I
Yeah.
would beat the time trials. The new one, I'm like, yeah, no fucking way.
No way.
Like
Yeah,
just
I was playing the
finishing
new
the game
one.
is hard enough.
Yeah, I played the new one when it came out. I was so excited and was like the remake
Yeah,
with Crash Warped and shit, and was like, oh, dude, this is gonna be
they're
sick.
so fucking good.
And it's butt fucking me, dude. So I end up just quitting halfway through each game and was like, all right, that's enough of that. Yeah, Spyro was always cooler. Crash.
Spyro was so much easier as well.
Yeah, and he was cooler. He had a cooler voice actor, cooler best friends.
Man, Spyro had a ton of like
Cooler
mini
enemies.
games and shit too. Like Crash did have like different levels where like you're on the motorcycle and some of them you have like the variations like you're running from the boulder and the first one you're on the pig
Yeah.
at times. But like Spyro had a ton of like fucking mini games and shit throughout them. Like there's one where it's like not third person, it's like a top down shooter where you're playing
You would
as like
change to the
Spark
other
Dragonfly.
Spyro the Purple Dragon. You would change to other characters and they
Yeah.
had different weapon mechanics. And that was
Yeah.
a PS1 game.
You had the hockey. I remember playing hockey in the second one, maybe, or third one. I don't remember. They had all sorts of ones like that where you play as like the side characters, like you're saying. I
So
remember the
sick.
fucking kangaroo
So sick.
jumping around, smashing shit.
Yeah, the kangaroo was cool.
They had the
This-
monkey guy, where Agent 9, I think his name was, and you just run around, blast it. It's literally a
He's the
third person
coolest
shooter.
one. That's the best one, dude.
You could even aim down sights. You go first person shooter if you wanted, just
That
light
was
people
so
up.
Good.
Yeah,
Had the big
Yeah, that's so
motherfucker with
fucking
the
awesome.
club.
Oh, like the ogre guy in
Yeah.
the snow level. Yeah,
It was so good.
yeah, those games are fucking great.
Yeah, I'd be sick if that went to Game
I wanna-
Pass.
Yeah, or I
Are
want
they
like
trying to
a
buy
fourth game.
Nintendo?
No, they there was an email that someone had sent out ages ago, like years ago, saying like, imagine if we acquired Nintendo, that would be like a career maker.
Oh, damn.
So they were, I think
That
they
would be so sick.
I'm talking, this might be like decades ago. They had talked about acquiring Nintendo, like they actually offered it, and Nintendo said no. But there's no way they'd acquire Nintendo nowadays. There's no chance it would ever go through. They
Really? I thought
acquired,
Nintendo was on the downslide.
no, Nintendo's fucking thriving.
Oh, damn. Never mind then.
Yeah, they're killing it. Their Switch has sold more than PlayStation and Xbox by a long shot.
And that's the only one that actually makes money, right? Because the Xbox, they lose money when they sell an Xbox. I think the Switch they make money on. Well, all right, buddy, if you want to wrap her up.
Sounds good. Oh, here we are. It's not exact, but like based on this graph, it shows like the Switch has sold, I'm gonna say like 40 million units. PlayStation 5 has actually sold about 35 million units, and then the Xbox Series X and S are about 21 million units.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I always thought they sold more. Shit.
Yeah. I think this is outdated. Oh, here you go. This was, I don't know when this is. This graph I'm looking at. This is from October of last year. What the fuck? Please load. Okay, yeah. PS5 versus Xbox Series X versus Switch. This is the launch sales. The Switch sold roughly 8 million at launch, PlayStation 2 million, and the Xbox at like 300,000. Oh, I'm fucking retarded. The numbers are directly below it. The exact numbers. The Switch sold 7.1 million, PlayStation 1.9 million, Xbox 353,000.
They were all sold out the day they came out.
Yeah. But yeah, the Switch, I think the Wii was also a much bigger seller than all the other consoles at the time. Like Nintendo dominates in like console sales, and they like, you have to think like how many Mario games do they come out with, like Zelda game, like they fucking kill.
Damn. I would love if that shit came to Xbox, dude. Mario Party on Xbox.
Oh man, like I said, we have the Switch out there, and we do play like Mario Party games sometimes and stuff. But it's so fucking hard, like playing against a computer, because it's so fucking rigged.
That's what I mean, dude. I want the boys to get on Xbox Live for a Mario Party rip. Way better.
We played Mario. I mean, like I said, we do play like not regularly, but like somewhat regularly. We played it like a month or so ago, and I will win. This is every single time we play. I will win every single minigame because I'm just better at it than Lindsay, and the computer is just fucking stupid.
Right.
But it will literally, like, you'll land on an item space to pick up an item, and it'll give me the option of like a mushroom that gives me an added 3 to my roll, or like, oh, I can swap spaces at random with another player, and it'll give me these like types of items. And then the computer will land on an item space, and it will give them the option of like, move directly to the star, get 2 stars next time you buy a star, steal all the stars from the other team. It literally gives them a completely separate list of items to choose from that like completely fuck me over. I know the last time we played, I had like 350 coins and 1 star. I literally could not get a star because they fucked me over and over and over again. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm legitimately better at the game, but the computer just rigs it against you.
I've never played with more than 1 AI in the game. Like, if you get 3 people and you need 1 AI, that's the most I've ever done. Never did a 2v2.
The new one, they have like co-op mode. So it's like the 2 of us versus a team of 2 AI. And again, we'll dominate.
Do they have online play in that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I'm worried about it because like we will get fucked over. One of my videos on our YouTube channel is me having an amazing comeback in Mario Party.
Is that your big one with like 50K views?
I had quite a few views. Yeah, I forget how many it's actually.
Dude, a Switch is only $200.
Yeah, this is why they sell. They know they're on like they're super available, relatively affordable, and it fucking they have a shitload of solid games. I mean, like, people, you can make fun of Mario all you want for being cartoony, but it's just so fucking.
That's the
it's
best
so
part.
easy to get into. It's so easy to get into. They're all super fucking well made.
Yes.
Like, there's not like bullshit glitches and messing up the game.
They're smooth. Yeah, they're smooth.
Yeah, we had 53,000 views on the Mario Party Superstars game.
Yeah, shout out to Mario. Shout out to Kirby and Nintendo, dude. They are very smooth.
I'll take it.
They are very smooth.
I never got into Kirby. I don't have anything against it. I just never got around.
When I was a kid, I liked Kirby because it felt like I was actually eating and killing the enemies. So I was like, oh, like that. And you could become like the wheel. You could get a sword. Like when you would drink or eat somebody, you'd become him. He was pretty cool. I liked Kirby. He had fun. He had some of the most fun, like Game Boy games. Kirby. Shout out to him.
I mean, Mario, they have every like sports game you can think of for Mario as well. Like, they just
Nintendo shout out to Mario, dude. Yeah. They're killing it. Yeah, I might have to snag a Switch.
Anyway, check out this coming Sunday, check out the new Classic Commotion episode. Every Sunday over on YouTube.
Today.
Every time. Never fails.
Never fails. I won't say 4 months ago or whenever the fuck the last one was put up.
Thank you. Go check out deadjesterproductions.live. Links in the description. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it. I was actually trying to hurry up and figure out when your last episode was put up. 3 months ago.
3 months ago. There we go. There'll be more. They're coming. I haven't quit. I just am so slow to do it. I threw my back out and then got corvid, dude. Oh, I got lazy for about. I got lazy for about 2 weeks. Then threw my back out. Then started to recover from that and get back in the gym, and then got corvid. And now I'm about 2 weeks back off of that in the gym, good and healthy. So the shows will be coming soon.
That's how I was when I got my cold. Like, I had it for like a week. And I was like, I was so stuffy nose, so I couldn't do like any of my cardio, and so I couldn't work out at all. I was like, this fucking sucks.
My head was completely swollen. I couldn't hear. And everything, there was no taste to anything except for toothpaste, which tasted like someone was shitting in my mouth.
That's what you were saying, yeah.
It was the worst.
Ugh, that would suck. Because like you're trying to like clean the taste out of your mouth, but the thing you're using to clean the taste out of your mouth is the shit. Yeah.
This is shit. Oh my god, and it would make me throw up to brush my teeth.
Oh god.
So I was like, I have to brush my teeth.
Yeah, I fell off so hard, like scheduling, because I didn't know how long I was gonna be sick for. So it's like, I guess I won't schedule guests.
Yeah, so I was down for the count for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time.
Peace.